Hey, what's going on? I'm L'Apprentice Damon. In this video, we're going to do a review on Skyra's Icelandic water. So, let's go ahead and pour this up. This is something a lot of people have been asking me to do. It took me a while to find it. I had to go search high and low, but I was actually able to find it, alright? So, I'm looking forward to testing this one. And we're going to be testing it against this electrolyzed reduced water. And the very first thing we're going to be testing is antioxidants. And this is the most important test of all the tests we're going to be doing. And the reason why is because we have all these things around us known as free radicals. They're in the air, they're in the food, they're in our electronics, they're in our cars, they're lurking in the shadows. They come in, they take electrons from our healthy cells. When that happens, that creates two things: oxidation and inflammation. And those two things are linked to every single health disease known to man. And so we desire, we're on the hunt for antioxidants. These are amazing because they're negatively charged. They have those extra electrons. And so when they give them to those struggling cells, it's going to lower that inflammation, reduce that oxidation, and keep us forever young. All right. So how do we check that? How do we see if we have antioxidants in our water? We're going to use this meter here. This is an ORP meter. It stands for oxidative reduction potential, or the potential to reduce oxidation. If we see a positive number, that means the beverage that we test, when we put this one in there, that means it is oxidizing, creating more rust and sickness and dis-ease in the body. However, if we see a negative number, that means there's a strong antioxidant actually helping lower that inflammation, that oxidation, and keeping us looking good. All right, so let's see what we get here with Skyra's water. Skyra. It's what everybody's looking for. What do we got? All right, we got a 152. All right, that's positive, okay? And so it's going up. So this water here is oxidizing, okay? And it's still going up. It's almost 170 now, okay? So there you have it. It is oxidizing. Let's go ahead and see how this electrolyzed reduced water does. And look at that negative. You see that dash there? It's a very strong antioxidant and is doing a negative 705 right now. Okay, so this is a very powerful, very strong antioxidant. Okay. And with that being said, we don't really have to do too much other testing with Skyra. It's oxidizing, it's not helping us, it's harming us. However, we do have a few more tests that we want to see how Skyra does against these other tests. So let's go ahead and check out our second one. Alrighty, on to our second test. This one's all about alkalinity, and everybody knows this one because we're always looking at waters. We're looking at different things for the pH, right? pH stands for potential hydrogen, or powers of hydrogen, by the way. So this is great because our blood must maintain a 7.365 on the pH scale, and it will do that. Okay, the question is, what are we giving it to help it? Are we giving it things that's going to help it? Or are we going to give things that's going to harm it, okay? So if we're constantly consuming things that are acidic, then it's going to start pulling those minerals from us. Okay, that's how it's going to balance out the blood. It's going to start pulling it from our skin. That's how we're going to get eczema. That's why our lips are chapped, right? This is why we can get acid reflux. Our bones can start cracking and popping. This is another thing. Osteoporosis, all these things. Acid reflux, I'm not sure if I said that already. Those kinds of things is because we have too much acidity in the body, and the minerals have to come, the blood is taking it from other parts of our body, okay? However, if we're consuming things that are alkaline, that have our electrolytes in them, then the blood is going to use those minerals that are already there to help buffer and balance out the acidity that we're consuming, okay? So, we got some pH drops here. I'm putting them in both of these waters. If we see a red or orange or yellow, then we know it's acidic. It's forcing our body to take our minerals and electrolytes from us. However, we see a blue or purple or dark purple, then we know it's alkaline. All right. So let's see what we get here with Skyra Water. All right, Skyra's looking nice. It's looking like an Iceland blue. Okay, it's looking lovely. So, anytime I see alkalinity, I want to test it. Okay, because I want to make sure that if I'm drinking something that's alkaline, it's actually strong enough to neutralize and battle against that acidity. If it is, more likely it'll stay the same color. It may go down over time. It's going to go down, right? But if it's fake, it's going to change. It's going to change pretty quick. So I'm really curious to see what happens with Skyra Water because it's looking blue, saying 8.8. It's imported from Iceland. Bottled by Iceland Springs. It says sodium free. All right, so let's see how it does. Oh yeah, we're gonna test it by blowing into it. All right, so let's see what we get. Huh. It's changed, it's yellow. So, I don't know what that means, but just trying to look at this here. You can contact them for a bottled water report. It says sodium free. How do they remove the sodium? How do they know it's sodium free? Oh, but it says naturally 8.8 alkaline pH, but it's showing up acidic. It's not too strong on the alkalinity side. It looks nice though. All right, so let's check out this electrolyte reduced water and see what we get there. All right, doesn't change, or if it does, it's changing. If it's changing any, it's barely changing. Once again, a very strong alkaline water. There's nothing extra added to it, and it actually has hydrogen, which is pH potential hydrogen. That's what makes it amazing. So there you have it. That is our second test on alkalinity. Alrighty, on to our next test with Skyra Water. And that third test is going to be on superior hydration. And you're probably thinking like, what does tea got to do with superior hydration? Great question. So imagine for me a chain link fence. All right. Now, if we hurl a beach ball at that chain link fence, what's going to happen? That ball is going to bounce right back to us and it's not going anywhere. All right. However, we took some marbles or some BBs and threw them through that same chain link fence. Many of them are going to get through, okay? And our water should be doing the same thing. I'm not saying we got to throw water at a chain link fence. What I am saying is our water should be able to go through that chain link fence of our cells to be able to hydrate us. Because once it does, it's bringing that nutrients, it's bringing those electrolytes to the cell to help fire up that mitochondria, that ATP, and it's going to help push out waste, okay? And guess what? Water that's the right size is going to be able to do that. Water that's in big clusters is not going to be able to do that. So the tea bag here is going to be our cells. And we're going to see if we can make tea. The water's small enough, we should be able to see some tea. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what we get here with Skyra. Skyra? I don't know what's happening with it, but we ain't getting a lot of tea. Let's see what I can do to get this going. It's not making anything. Let's go. All right, we're starting to get a little something, right? A little bit of something. That's a lot of work to get this tea going. But it looks like we're starting to get some tea. We're starting to get something. And you guys are thinking like, what, for real? You can make cold tea? Yes, you can. With the right size water. With the right size water, you don't have to boil it. So let's check out this electrolyte reduced water. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that tea is strong. Super strong. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right. So I know what you are thinking. You're probably thinking, LaPrincess, she cheated. The bag was wet. So now that the bag is already wet, we'll just go ahead and pour some water in both of these cups and let's see what happens. All right. Pour some Skyra here. And we'll pour the ERW right here. Oh, almost put the cap on that. All right, let's give this a few dunks and see if we get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks the same as the other one. 8, 9, 10. All right, let's try this electrolytes reduced water. 1, 2, 3. Look, it's already so much darker. 4, 5. It's just a better quality right here. So the reason why this is looking light though is there's not that much of the water that's small enough to actually pass through the tea bag. You're getting very little. Like some of it's small, a lot of it's big, and so it looks very light. And so that's what's happening here. Okay. It's not that there's no tea. In fact, there is tea molecules there. But the right water can actually make that stronger, okay? So, there you have it. This is Superior Hydration. Now let's go ahead and do a quick recap on Skyra's water. Alright, so we tested Skyra's Icelandic water for 3 specific things. The first one was antioxidants. We saw that this is oxidizing, okay? Second thing we tested for was alkalinity. And then, even though it looked a beautiful blue, oh my gosh, that blue is beautiful. Once we gave it some acidity, that faded really quick and it turned yellow. Okay, it was really acidic. Last but not least, we checked it for superior hydration. The water we're drinking should be hydrating us. When it does, the migraines that we're experiencing, acid reflux that we're experiencing, any waste that we have built up in the body, the water is going to help push it away. Okay, it's going to help get rid of that stuff. All right, it's going to flush those toxins out. And we see Skyra. I keep wanting to say Skydra. I don't know why, but Skyra isn't doing that much. It's not doing that hot, all right? So there you have it. There's a review on Skyra. If you're curious about what I drink, it's this right here. And I have a full free masterclass all about not only this water, but just the history of water. That's gonna completely blow your mind and you're gonna absolutely love it. So if you're serious about drinking a higher quality water and just improving your health and saving some money along the way, check out what I have for you coming up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. Alright, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.